Inchie Jim, you're looking at the West Rutland Girls Varsity program. They're going to be taking on the Cabot Huskies. We're going to get the introductions now for West Rutland. Carl Serrani, of course, is the head coach here at the Golden Horde. And they're looking for their back-to-back wins on their home court.
And now for your Golden Horde, number 3, Meg Ricky. Number 10, Amanda Ames. Number 11, Emily Sumner. Number 12, Brooke Griswold. And number 22, Katie Lincoln.
And in case you can't tell, that's Jimmy Shortle's backside you're looking at, and that's Craig Pettis. They'll be the two officials for today's basketball game. And we'll have the opening tip-off on Munger Vision in just a second. Sumner should be jumping center for West Rutland, and she'll be opposed by Lillian Alexander. Lillian Alexander wearing the dark green uniforms for Cabot. We're set to go, and Jimmy Shortle will toss the ball up. And it will be all the way to the sideline. It'll be an interesting call. Going to be Cabot basketball. These two teams played earlier in the year up in Cabot. West Rutland with the win. I believe it was 61-49. It was a relatively close game. I expect it to be the same here. West Rutland plays that tremendous up-tempo style of game, both offensively and defensively. They create a lot of points off what you just saw. Steals. Lincoln up. Lincoln to the bucket. And Katie Lincoln, in case you've never seen her act, is a blast to watch. She'll get the first 2 points of the basketball game. All the way over, and that's going to be taken over by Golka. I'm sorry, that's not Golka. That's Golka. Number 5 was Selly. Number 4 is Golka. And I'll get with it, believe me. And again, in case you missed the JV game, I'm complaining about the road conditions, not only in Rutland City, but for the whole state. With these storms, they're not sanding. They're trying to conserve salt. They're not plowing. They're trying to save overtime. Or whatever the story is, they've got to get out and take care of these roads just for the Vermonters and the people who visit us. I mean, it is just treacherous. It took me 40 minutes to come from Rutland to West Rutland. Little push not called. Griswold out of bounds. Shot was missed. It'll be Alexander with the basketball. She was going up ahead, and boy, at the last second, it was seen by Talbot. Up and no. We're tied at 2 with 7 minutes to go. 1 minute has lapsed here in this varsity game. West Rutland really hasn't got it cranked up yet. Lincoln, she can hit the 3 ball up to come out and play. They're going to Ricky. Oh, she got down on the blocks, got fouled. Craig Pettis with the call. Yeah, Sam Talbot called for the foul, and you see Ricky will step to the line. She's looking to break the tie. She's got 2 free throws coming up. I'll tell you, for the conditions outside, though, not a bad crowd on hand. It's Saturday afternoon in a warm gym on a snowy day. Jimmy Shortle's reffing. I mean, you can't ask for a better gig than this. Jimmy I can pick on. He's my friend and known him for years and decades, and he is one of the best officials in the state of Vermont. Boy, Ames came out, and that should be backcourt. Yeah, it was never touched defensively. Yeah, and the coach from Cabot, right there, first words of wisdom. Get off the sideline. He's right. You cannot get yourself pinned against the sideline on this trapping defense. Lincoln to Sumner. Emily Sumner. She can play inside. She can play outside. Griswold shooting more this year. I like that. She missed that, but I think she should keep on shooting. And yeah, see Ricky tangled up with her from behind as Golka will get the basketball finally. She'll have it under control, and she'll swing it over to Alexander. And Lillian Alexander. Outside shot. Look at that weak side rebound. Yeah, Golka with the follow-up will get the basket. 4-3 now. West Rutland down by 1. Amanda Ames with the up fake. Didn't follow through on it. Gives it off to Sumner on the trail. And Sumner wants to get Lincoln to the left hand and the delivery. Oh, yeah. Lincoln with the bucket. Makes it 5-4. West side. Both teams want to play at an upper tempo style. This is going to be an awesome night. Oh, and the outlet pass thrown right away to Selly. She'll miss the shot. I think she was more shocked than anybody. Just turn around and see the ball coming right at her. Lincoln over the timeline to the elbow, and then Lincoln will back up, take her time, set up, and no. Rebound, nice box out by Golka, and she's going to bring it down herself. She'll get to the logo at center court and get the ball off to Selly. Selly wants the baseline, taken away by Griswold. She backed up. Griswold gave her the baseline, and there's good help defense. Who else but Lincoln was there on the help defense? Up ahead to Ricky, and she's going to get fouled. Nice job of just taking it into Talbot. 2 shots coming up, and we'll just make it official. It's Talbot, definitely her first personal foul, team's second, and Meg Ricky at the line. Carl Serrani, the head coach. He's got a relatively deep squad this year. No height to speak of. He's got a small team. He's going to have a quick team, a defensive team, a transitional team. But he's got good depth, I think. You bring off Walzik, Pease, Samursky. I mean, all legitimate, threats. They actually could be starters at other schools. 6-4, West Rutland with the lead. And they'll attack the whole ball game. Gulka brought it up, out, and in. Julia Gulka taking advantage of that. They overplayed defensively. They committed way too high. Overplayed her, charged at her, and then she just brought it around them. There was no backside help on that last line of defense. Sumner, yes. She got in below the free throw line, and Emily Sumner has the ability to be a leading scorer every night. And she started her sophomore year varsity. She was the point guard on the JV squad, and that's a 3-ball. 9-8, 17 points combined, and we're not even at the midway point yet. This is going to be the kind, get a bag of popcorn, get a bottle of soda, sit back, watch PEGTV, watch Munger Vision, and enjoy this local sports action. Your true leader in local sports has always been Munger Vision. I might not get what people call the humongous marquee game, which is just more high schools playing, but I bring you all different schools, different genders, different sports all season long. I bring you the Glazik tournaments, I bring you the Bandits AAU, I bring the Thunderbirds AAU tournament to you. Legion baseball, look at Lincoln just driving her nuts. Lincoln will drive you nuts like that defensively. I brought you lacrosse, field hockey in the past. I brought you Raha hockey, high school hockey. Oh, look at the contact. How could there be no whistle? Jimmy, I love you, but come on. Well, see, I'm a West Rutland fan, that's why. Sully, and, well, you know what? There was a good no call at the other end. There's a good no call there, all washed out. Ball will go out of bounds to Cabot. They're going to set that box up with 4:02 to go. 9-8, Cabot with the lead. Oh, boy, did they catch him sleeping. That's freshman Amanda Nash with the basket. And I don't know how they could not defend that, but well, look at right there. Great. Yep. She stopped, started, brought the defender out at her, and then went by her. You know why? You have to honor her stopping at the three-point arc. I'm talking about Lincoln, of course, because she can drain the three. So when she stops at the arc or slows down at the arc, you've got to think, oh, I better get out and defend her. And then she just goes by you. That's going to be off the mark. Nash looking for the outlet. They get it to Gulka. Alexander. Back to Gulka. They flirted with that mid-court stripe, but they were... Oh, look at Sumner on the top of the zone. Tell you, they got to defend the back line better. The baseline, they're doing well on the top of the up top here, but they're giving up the baseline on the wing side. Both, well, a couple baskets here. Griswold, who's, like I said, she's shooting more this year, and she's got the ability to put some points on the board. Amanda Ames got stuff, got the ball, followed up, missed the shot, rebound on the floor, picked up by Alexander. She wants to outlet the ball, and Gulka will get it. And you can see Sumner back there, almost got the interception. 13-8, 5-point lead for Cabot. They get it into Nash, and she's trying to get a handle on the ball, and it's going to be a steal, tossed up ahead to Lincoln. Lincoln on the way to the basket will lose the basketball. She tried to avoid the charge, which she did. But in the process, she lost the basketball out of bounds. Well, there's been no problem with West Rutland establishing the tempo they want because it's the same tempo Cabot wants. Yeah, see that? They extended defense, put some pressure on in the backcourt, and that one, wow. Looked like it went off Alexander's foot. When the crowd over there getting on him, too. I thought it went right off Alexander's foot or shin out of bounds, but they give the ball back to Cabot. This is Sully with the basketball. That's Griswold on her. Yeah, they extended the defense. There's the help on the back line. Nash will go to the hole, no good. She'll get her own rebound, and Nash had a block. I tell you, this freshman Nash, I don't even know it's early in the ballgame, extremely impressive. She's going to be a problem matchup for West Rutland. I can tell you that right now just by watching it. I've seen enough West Rutland basketball to know the matchups. Oh, great give. No finish. One more time, Ricky backs up, had the ball stripped. It comes down into the hands of Nash. So Nash making her presence felt here in his first quarter. They come across to Alexander to the elbow, up, and yes, off the glass and in for Marcotte. Marcotte with a three-pointer off the window, around the rim and in. 16-8, an 8-point lead for the road team, Cabot. Lincoln will split the defense and hit the deck and get fouled. She's got 2 shots coming up. We'll get the number here. Gulka called for the foul. Her first personal. And Lincoln, perfect. 16-9 now. And Sierra Pease coming in for Meg Rickey for West Rutland. Now, Pease brings you a lot more offense. She's a shooter. Makes things happen out there. She's a good burst of energy off the bench. Both shots made by Lincoln. 16-10 now, lead down to 6. Cabot with the ball and the lead. They'll give it back to Alexander. Alexander over the timeline, 1:52 to go in the first quarter. Baseline, and again, they got beat down and low on the baseline. They didn't get the shot that time, but they find a weakness on the West Rutland defense, and they have to make an adjustment, West Side, will that. Look at that, look at that. There's Pease, Sierra Pease with the bucket. Then almost the steal. Lincoln trying to avoid a traffic jam down there. He got the basketball, got the steal, and she was going to aim, so misread the pass and let it go by her. It'll come out in the hands of Selly, and Selly now with Griswold on her, killed the dribble, went back on the trail play. Number 3, Greer. Greer also had checked in the ball game. I missed out. They go down to Nash and blocked by Sumner. So Sumner, with those quick hands, able to steal the basketball. They did get it down low to Nash. Sumner up and no. Wait, teased us, set on the rim, went and dropped. They'll outlet the basketball to Selly with just a minute to go in the 16-12 first quarter. And I love the pace of the game. And Walzik will be checking in. There's going to be a foul on Sierra Pease. That's the only area, and it's not criticism, that Pease really has to work on, is that she's just over-aggressive defensively, and she'll pick up quite a few fouls. But you never get upset as a coach with aggressive fouls. Well, I don't think you do. I don't know. I know I wouldn't. Nash with the grab. They'll swing the ball around. Again, they're really moving the ball around the perimeter. Look at that. And they're shooting the lights out, percentage-wise, talking about Cabot up 18-12. But they're reversing the basketball very quickly, and they're getting the defense is overloaded on one side. They're not springing it around. And Walzik got it. Oh, it tiptoed, and it went down through the cylinder. 14 points now for West Rutland, 18-14. Well, look at Nash. She was on her way to the hole, had a ball stripped. Here's Griswold. And Griswold has it stolen away by Selly. Selly up ahead to Nash, and 2 points. Tell ya, the officials better be in good shape for this one. They're going up and down the floor. Yeah, they need somebody to bring the ball into bounds. 14 seconds to go. I don't want to say last shot time, but the way this thing's going, 14 seconds, there'll be 6 more possessions. Lincoln stops, hits Griswold on the trail. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Lincoln for the buzzer beater. God, nothing but twine. 20-17 at the break between quarters. Katie Lincoln and West Rutland in a run and gun showdown with Cabot. 20-17, Cabot with the lead. Jimmy Shortle saying we're good to go, and here we are in the second quarter. New 8 minutes on the clock, and what a fast 8 minutes that was. Not a lot of whistles. There's only 5 fouls combined by the two teams in that first quarter. Not a lot of unforced errors. Well, Lincoln she finds a way to get open. She's just so good instinctively. Sierra Pease got it, all twine for Pease. 4 points for Pease, and she's checked into the ball game. And they'll slide the ball off to Selly. Selly trying to run through the screen that was set up for her. And look at that weak side rebound up and got it. Daya. In that helter-skelter defensive style, it's easy to understand why West Rutland gives up so many second chance rebounds, second chance points. Because they're scrambling all the time, and it's hard to find a body to put the box out on. That comes down, up, and aims. No. Pease will give away to Lincoln. She'll tiptoe on the sideline. Be okay. Lincoln will let it fly. No. Rebound picked up by Walzik. She'll step to the hole, and that can't get the finish. Nice step to the basket by Walzik, though. And she'll go hard for the ball. Be picked up by Nash, and she'll give it off now to number 3, Greer. Greer looks like she's going to run the point. Why? I think Gulka's on the bench taking a breather. Gulka played a very effective first quarter for Cabot. They'll squirt up and out, and no shot right there. They'll slide the ball down inside. Nash up, and no. I tell you, they're going to have to do a better job on that back line defensively. The Pease looking for point number 6, tough angle. Walzik fouled. Nice hustle by Walzik down the floor. Pease with the miss. She hustled down the floor. And then Walzik right there is just layers and layers of West Rutland players on the boards. So in a 22-19 game, the clock will stop with 6:26 to go in a half. And West Rutland down by 3 will be at the line. That foul was on Greer. That shot was missed. And also in the ball game is number 23, Whitney Richardson for Cabot. And now 22 coming in the basketball game, Shannon Greer. So you got a couple Greers out there. So don't think I'm confused, but there are 2 different players out there named Greer. No, she'll miss them both, and Greer will get the rebound. Number 3 Greer is, of course, Dory Greer. Of course, like you knew that. That's Shannon Greer with the basketball. Sumner back in the ball game. Slapped the ball twice. Slapped it out of bounds off from Sumner. It'll be Cabot basketball. They're looking, and they'll find Greer to Greer. So one of the rare times we haven't had tremendous pace. Lincoln just stepped up, made the steal. Look at the acceleration. And the finish by Lincoln. Tell you, she gets 65-70% of her points off what you just saw. The steal and then the finish. Traveled. Yeah, Greer put the brakes on, traveled, trying to get the ball to Nash. A couple young players right there. Side out. We'll have Sumner, number 11, bring the ball into play to Lincoln. My cord got caught up in my roster sheet there. There we go. The P, she wanted to swing the ball down the walls. Like she didn't make the catch clean. We're going to lob the pass in on the cut to Ames. Knocked out of bounds by number 23, I believe it was Richardson. They got a piece of the ball for Cabot, and Sumner now will go down on the baseline. West Rutland in the box formation. They're going to look to get the ball in play, and they'll just do a little kick out. The P's Lincoln thought about it, pulled it back down. Sumner. There's Lincoln to the left hand, and that was a great job defensively of at least making her fade on the shot. Marcotte up, and no. Marcotte on a burst to speed herself, split the defense. Pease will slow it down, start it up, go behind Sumner, and then shuffle the ball over to Lincoln on that outside elbow. Way outside the elbow, actually. Wants to go down inside. Nice catch, and look at that. Look at that. Oh, Walczyk one more time. Fouled Sarah Walczyk. That's just hard work right there by Walczyk. And she will go to the line and shoot a couple. You're at the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont, watching PEGTV, Channel 15 Sports on Munger Vision. You can go to the website, www.pegtv.com. And you can watch video on demand or streamlined video, whatever your choice is. Video on demand is current programming on Channel 15. You can download it, watch it right on the internet, on your computer, or you can go to streamlined video and look at archives of past programs. We're going to be tied at 22, and this is going to be a dandy all the way. It was tight up in Cabot. It's going to be tight down here. And they go back to the full court press and creates a turnover. Lincoln, stop, pull it back out. Ames from the corner, nice pass, and Walczyk can't get the finish, goes back up, got the fall. Tell you what, Walczyk is just dominating the boards right now. And that foul was on number 22 in black. That's going to be on Greer, Shannon Greer. If West Rutland looking for the lead on this free throw, and it's been a long time since they've had the lead. Sarah Walczyk, a lot of good positive energy off the bench here for West Rutland. Got 1 and 2, and Pease got in there and kept the ball alive. We'll go off from Pease out of bounds. And we're going to have Gulka bring the ball in play. And again, we're going to put a defender on the ball in Ames. I'll tell you, West Rutland with this press is starting to, well, first of all, it's not the starting lineup in here for Cabot. So Nash came out to meet the ball. I'll tell you, Nash I have listed as a freshman. Oh, what a block by Sumner. Oh, nothing but hands flying everywhere. And she got it up ahead to Lincoln. Nice catch. Lincoln caught that over her head off the glass. And oh, that's beautiful. From the steal by Sumner to the pass up ahead to Lincoln to the catch and then the shot off the glass. Oh my God, that's fun to watch. 25-22 West Rutland with the lead. In 30 seconds, let's hang around. We'll do the roster for you, okay? You see Coach Serrani getting to work in the huddle there. Hillary Kulig wears number 2, Meg Ricky's number 3, Tawny Bristol's 4, Marissa Smirsky wears 5 for West Rutland, Amanda Ames is 10, Emily Sumner wears 11, 12 is Brooke Griswold, Tiffany Pontos 13, Sarah Pease 14, Sarah Walczyk is 15, Gianna Ricky 21, Katie Lincoln 22, and Amy Lincoln 23. And that is the West Rutland varsity squad. The JV game was won by West Rutland. You can see that on Channel 15 or on the internet, wherever you like to watch it. So West Rutland, who trailed by 8 points at one section of the ball game, up by 3 now. We're in the second quarter, 4:41 to go in the half. They say, well, you know, people might say, why did they let them get the ball in bounce? Because they wanted to trap. It wasn't to take the inbounds ball away. So they wanted the ball to be brought in, then employ their defensive situation. You know, it's not always about not letting the ball come in. Because sometimes you want it to come in so you can do a certain thing to it. Oh, do we have a foul? Smirsky's in the ball game, number 5 for West Rutland. And she got the foul, so Smirsky called for the foul, and Alexander at the score table should be checking in for Cabot. And coming out, taking a breather is Richardson. That's Greer with the catch and then stolen away. Lincoln just kind of hangs. She must be like invisible. Griswold will go to the floor, and Nash, jump ball. Going to be Cabot basketball. They trail by 3 with 4:17 to go in the second quarter. Yeah, weather permitting, I've got the West Rutland boys, Proctor boys basketball game here at the Hinchy Gym this year. Chance to get to see Dick Wilcox's championship Proctor squad, multiple championships. And many people think he's got a fantastic chance of bringing another one home to Proctor, or his team does. Dick doesn't play anymore, he just coaches. Pease almost got the steal on Alexander, and then Alexander lost it. Nope, foul. Pease getting physical along the sideline will be called for the foul on the arm. Yep. That is the 4th team foul, second on Pease, and Marcotte in the ballgame for Greer, and then Ricky, that's for Cabot, and then West Rutland bringing back in Meg Ricky will come in for Sierra Pease. Sumner slapped it away. Cabot will pick the ball back up. Griswold got a piece of it, and I don't know how she didn't travel. I got to tell you, she walked 4 or 5 steps with no call. That ball will go out of bounds on the baseline to West Rutland. No pressure in the backcourt for West Side. They'll just walk it up with Lincoln. Ball's brought into play by Sumner. Sumner says, well, why not? I feel it. Nope. Look at that rebound by Smirsky, and it was blocked by Nash. Nash will chase it down in the corner. Nash, an extremely impressive player for a freshman out there. And they're looking for Selly. They'll go out and play Gulka. Number 4, Julia Gulka, trying to bring it up on the pass on the sideline. Pops the ball away. Not a lot of unforced errors in this ballgame. For this pace, that's very impressive. And Katie Lincoln to Sumner on that little backdoor loop. That time they dropped down, helped out, and there's a foul on Sumner. Yep. Yeah, she had a lot of, she doesn't believe it, but she had a lot of iron. I see the call, hold. Yep. That's the first foul on Sumner, 4th on the team. And Talbert coming in for Nash for Cabot. And Selly wants to get off that side and will hit the trailer. Yeah, and see what, just great job of weaving the defense. Great pass by Smirsky. What a pass from Smirsky to Lincoln. And then the finish, of course. They're looking for Marcotte, and they'll throw the ball away, and 27-22, the run continues for West Rutland. That's so Katie Lincoln and company. We'll go down to Ricky. Ricky will duck underneath, go to the left hand, and follow up her own shot. Tell you what, they don't have height, but they just have a way of getting in the right spots to use their quickness to get the rebounds. Talbert trying to outlet the basketball, is going to put it on the floor herself. Talbert, it's going to be a lot of trouble. She doesn't get off that sideline. And there she goes. She got the pass over to Selly, defender in the air. Pump fake shot, no good. Alexander had it, lost it. Griswold on the backside. Griswold with the steal, and then on the turnaround, Griswold will lose the ball out of play. And it'll be Alexander coming out of the ball game, taking a breather. Gulka will take the ball out of bounds. 21 came in for Cabot. That's Charlotte Robeson. And I'll go right over to Mr. Hijack. Look at that. Good hands by Mr. Hijack. We got his wife Martha watching the game, and I think those are grandchildren. Yes, they've got to be at that age. Taken in the West Rutland basketball game. It's a great family affair to come to a high school basketball game. Gulka with the shot. She's cooled off since she sat on the bench for a while and then came off the bench. She hasn't found her shooting touch again. Griswold took it all the way in, and boy, I tell you what, there was tremendous contact, either in offense or defense. I don't know. But she still also almost made the shot. They're going to confirm what possession here. They might have to go to the arrow. It's going to be Cabot basketball, yes. Okay. That's the way you get the job done right. You can talk it over with your partner. You might have had a better angle on it to see it. West Rutland by 5, 27-22. And just, again, have so much, work so hard now to get the ball in bounds. The press has changed now. They'll get it into Selly, and she'll make the catch, and Lincoln on her. There's the screen. Selly will go back to Gulka. Nice catch by Marcotte. Pass was high. Again, there's no spacing. It's through an elbow. Yeah, it's very obvious. Marcotte called for the elbow. Yeah, gotta watch that stuff. That's getting a little bit out of control when you do that. But no, this defense, I started talking about West Rutland. They don't want, it's not like they give you space and then when you kill the dribble, they come and pressure you. They put pressure on you, they give you no space. Ricky, open. Ricky, no. Thought about it too long. She thought about it way too long. Yep. Get it ahead to Selly. Boy, great advice coming off the bench by Cabot. One of the players told her not to pick up her dribble, and she was right. That's Marcotte. Oh, it's one. 3-pointer for Marcotte. Cuts the lead to 2, and I'll tell you what, Cabot had been stuck at 22 points for a long, long time, but it's now 27-25, West Rutland by 2. There's the give and go, and Lincoln trying to back her way in. We'll get her own rebound and miss the putback. A lot of contact. Szymerski last touched it, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Cabot basketball. Coming back in the ballgame, where number 3 is Dory Greer for the Cabot Huskies. So Greer will replace Marcotte. We'll get a breather. Plus, she's got the 2 fouls on her, too, with just a minute, 10 seconds to go in the half. Oh, look at that, look at that. And the basket. We're tied at 27. Talbert. They beat the press. They overloaded one side of the floor and just sunk somebody in on that weak side. It's great to be aggressive, but sometimes it can be used against you, and that was a great example of right there. Well, Szymerski came up high. The pass spun away from her. And Cabot with 47 seconds to go in the half, looking to get the lead back. They had the lead for probably 2/3 of this first half of play. Griswold with the steal goes off Szymerski's hand. She's got time to chase it down. 39 seconds to go. No shot clock, and you'll probably see 3 more shots or more before the buzzer. Griswold got it! Brooke Griswold for 2 from the edge of the perimeter. Makes it a 29-27 West Rutland lead. Gulka carried it, yeah. At times she picked up a little bit too high, and it was going to be called, and it's going to be signed out by West Rutland. Szymerski taking a breather. Ames coming in to replace her. 23.4 seconds to go on the clock. They'll let Lincoln break the timeline, and they're going to put Gulka on her. To Ricky. 16 on the game clock to Sumner. Backed her way in, posted up, and then did a nice little jump spinner off the glass. And will it be a steal? 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and should be Cabot basketball. 31-27 West Rutland. This one's gone back and forth, and it's been just great stuff to watch. Gulka. Time running out. They might not get the shot off here, and that's going to be the buzzer. Yep. Griswold just misses, but Brooke Griswold and West Rutland are going to have a 31-27 halftime lead over Cabot on Munger Vision from the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont. Yeah, so they await the start of the third quarter. It's going to be Emily Sumner taking the ball out of bounds. Obviously, it's going to be West Rutland with possession here. Great first half of basketball. If you missed it, then shame on you, and you better have a good excuse why you missed it. It was tight up in Cabot. It should be tight here. Griswold will come back and get the basketball, and boy, she flirted with that midcourt strip. I don't like seeing the ball brought that close. Sumner, baseline, cut in the basket. What a pass, what a catch, what a basket. Each team had the lead in that first half. They had a lot of lead changes. Talbert, and that might have been blocked. I think Sumner actually got a piece of it. Sully with the ball, wanted to go inside. Lincoln got in the pass lane. Lincoln on the floor. Lincoln with the ball. Lincoln up ahead to Sumner. She's got Amanda Ames on the wing. She couldn't get to the basketball. Griswold for 2. Yes! Hey, Griswold had the talent all along to be offensive, but now she's got the confidence. She's shooting more and getting great results with it. They need some more scoring. They don't quite have enough. You start looking at this roster. It's saved by Gulka, but the Griswold, she does a little pirouette, and she'll bring the ball up herself and snap the pass off to Ames. She's open, and Lincoln came in, got the basketball off from the hands of Meg Ricky, and there's the basket. Nice start by the West Rutland squad. They got a 10-point lead at 37. Oh, she's out of bounds, yeah. Got 37-27 West Rutland. They force a turnover on Alexander. Oh yeah, and West Rutland, they can get a run like this. It happens fast, happens quick. Down Cabot is by 10 in the blink of an eye. They literally just built a wall for Lincoln. Blocked shot. I believe Marcotte blocked. It comes down to Griswold. Up and with the left hand. Timeout called by Cabot. They need it. West Rutland coming out from the halftime just buzzing right now. 39-27, a 12-point West Side lead on Munger Vision. The referee there explaining she can run the baseline on an inbounds play. To Greer up ahead to Sully, and Marcotte can't get there. Pass, they had it open. That pass is just too high, and it goes out of bounds. McCormick girls from Proctor here, of course. Katie McCormick was a fantastic player at Proctor. Plays for Albany Pharmacy College now. That's her younger sister, and I'll have Proctor West Rutland boys basketball for you. The next home game here at West Rutland, I'll be on Channel 15 at a later date. And of course, West Rutland Proctor girls play, I'll be there. That's going to be caught, shot, and no. Again, Sumner with that agility, able to get down there and twist and turn. Lincoln bothering Alexander, bringing the ball down the floor. West Rutland on a run here to start this third quarter, and that's a three-point shot. Second three of the ball game for Marcotte, and boy, did they need that. 39-30, Lincoln pulled up at a three-pointer. Get Sumner on the trail, then the drop-down help. Sumner able to wrestle the ball up and over to Lincoln. She'll casually go back. Conley pick up the ball, hit the deck, and travel. Yeah, Ricky got the start. Yeah. Lincoln came up looking at her knee. Not like it's a torn ACL or anything, but like a bruise. And it's going to be Greer with the basketball. Lincoln match up against her, and Lincoln got the hands in there, and then that's going to be an offensive foul. Oh, a travel? Well, take it. Whatever. But again, Lincoln getting in that back court, just driving them nuts. Sumner calling a play on it. She walks to the sideline. Amanda Ames with the ball, and she'll work against Greer, and then until Lincoln pops up between the circles. Lincoln keeping the dribble alive, gives it off to Griswold on the elbow. She'll fake the shot, drive, go up, and but I tell you what, she had some English on that ball. Not enough to put it in, but I like the move. She's hit a couple outside shots. The defense has to honor that. They come out the player, and then she put it on the floor and drove by their defender. Look at Greer on the move off, slapped off her hand, stays with Cabot Alexander on the baseline for the Huskies in the dark green uniform. So run a line play up top, see it? Marcotte looking for a third three. No. Rebound battled for. Ricky had it. Tipped it to Sumner. She'll get the pass through the hands of Sully up ahead to Griswold. Sumner will roll now to the elbow. She's got the ball. I don't know if that's what she was looking for. Lincoln came all across the pick on the baseline, mishandled the pass, and Griswold will launch it up. No good. Ricky tipped it, kept it alive. Lincoln will stay in bounds, give it off to Ricky. Will she cash it in? Yes, she will. Good job on the boards, creating a second chance, and then Ricky with the basket. Look at Lincoln with the steal. Count the basket! Lincoln with the bucket and going to the line. Oh, she's fun to watch. And that pushes the lead out to 43-30, 13-point bulge, and Lincoln looking for that and one. Got it. I don't mean to sound so repetitive, Lincoln, but my God, she's fun to watch. I enjoy watching players like they're good, but they love the game. Ames, no, rebound, foul, Griswold hard to the floor. And no shots. No. Griswold getting a lot tougher with age. I don't mean that tongue-in-cheek, I mean that seriously. She got up, shook it off, walked to the baseline, puts the ball in play. She's getting experience. She's getting older. Not letting little things like that bug her. That's good maturity right there. Got up off the floor, brought the ball in play, came off the screen, came around. So look at this. They're just the defense taking over for West Rutland. Look at that, Lincoln. Oh my goodness. She made the steal, 2 rebounds, and the basket. Gulka up ahead to Marcotte. 3-ball time. Nope, they need that. They need something to stop the rush. Jump ball. Gonna stay down this end. Is that right? Yes. West Rutland had the ball start the quarter. Yep. So Alexander being flagged over by Jimmy Shortle to take it on the baseline. Nash coming in. I was looking for this switch a little bit earlier before the run. The lead got to 18 points. Nash did a good job of really giving him another force down low. She'll make the catch shot. I think it was partially blocked. Sierra Pete's in the ball game for West Rutland, number 14. She got that rebound. Here's the pass up ahead to Lincoln. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's got to make the coach feel warm and fuzzy all over. That was beautiful passing, moving and getting in the right spots at the right time. Lincoln tipped it and almost got it. Gulka off her foot up ahead to Griswold. Griswold will split the defense, dribble through it, get the pass up ahead to Lincoln. She'll reach behind her, make the catch, and it'll go out of bounds off from Alexander. Oh, I love the tempo. Nothing drives me nuts when I go to a gym somewhere and the coach thinks it's a great offense to just hold the ball and take the air out of it forever. Oh my goodness. As a fan, as played the game, as coached the game and player, I mean, they don't want that. Stand around and take the ball out of there. They want this. It's a fluid game. It's a fluid situation. It creates a lot of good stuff. Greer will get it. Shannon Greer with the bucket. That's only the, unofficially the 5th point of this 3rd quarter for Cabot. Sierra P stepped inside the defense. Like I told you, she makes it happen off the bench. She brings a lot of make it happen off the bench. Nash got it. Tell you what, Nash is a name. She's a freshman at Cabot. She's somebody to remember in the years to come. Look at Pease come open, and yes, Pease! I believe she's in double digits now off the bench. Sumner will cut down the penetration. Greer put the shot up, a running one-hander, rattled around the rim, no good. Lincoln on the run in the front court will peel back now. She'll set up Marcotte, go by her on the baseline, take it to the hole and leave it short. Everything but the basket by Lincoln. 2:56 to go in a rapidly paced 3rd quarter. West Rutland's press defense has totally turned this game, I don't want to say into a rout, but 56-34. And there are some tired, travel not called. There are some tired Cabot players on the floor right now. Look at that weak side help by Ames. Jump ball. It's going to be West Rutland basketball. Ames came in to help out. Amanda Ames did. And Cabot setting up with Marcotte to match up with Lincoln. That play's worked all day long. The shot was a little hard, but Lincoln got it to Sumner. Sumner just missed a shot, but again, they're playing that particular defense. That play's going to work. Oh, Lincoln's going to be called for the foul. Gulka and Lincoln both get up off the floor, and they'll have a little hickey on their knees there from sliding on the floor. I believe that's only 2 on Katie. Oh, it's her first. It's as aggressive as she plays. They have only 1 foul. Yeah, Marcotte's going to bring the ball into play. Alexander's going to go on the wing, and they're going to just, again, Lincoln got in there, but a lot of it is just you got to question the length and distance of the passes. Jump ball's going to stay down in with Cabot. They couldn't establish possession, physical possession. Yeah, so Shortle hands the ball off. Greer came off her hands to Gulka. Gulka, Alexander. Yeah, at 1 point, don't forget, Cabot late in the 2nd quarter had an 8-point lead. So West Rutland, who had 31 points at the half, has scored 25 in this half to 9 so far for Cabot. Alexander on a rare steal from West Rutland's offense will get the bucket. 56-38. Pease, look where she caught it. She's definitely in double digits now. Pease caught it 4 feet from the bucket. Lincoln read it, stole it, bumped it, and I think went out from Gulka out of bounds. Nope. Boy, they said black basketball's going to go to Cabot, and boy, that brought quite a yelp from the crowd up. We have a West Rutland timeout. And this will take place with a 58-38 score with 1:37 to go in the 3rd quarter from the Hinchy Gym. Memory, which is fading fast, is correct. I had 31-27 score at the half. West Rutland had 31 points. They've got 58 now. That's, well, let me do my math. It's embarrassing if it's wrong, but it's 27 points in this quarter for West Rutland. And that's quite a phenomenal job. You don't see that in the boys. Oh my goodness, he had a foul on that? Okay. Alexander will take the ball out of bounds. And that's Griswold on the ball defensively. They'll get it into Nash. And Nash wants to loop the ball down inside. It was tipped, and Samirski's got the basketball. And Samirski will get into the front court, give it off to Griswold on the elbow. She wants to Go down to P. She'll turn fire. No, good ball. Tipped around. Kept alive. It's going to be Summersky back to Lincoln. 3-ball for Lincoln. She got it. Lincoln with a 3-pointer. 61-38. Alexander will toss it away, and I don't believe it was tipped. No, they said, well, okay. They do believe it was. So Alexander will take the ball out of bounds. She's Alexander talking to herself, and that's what happens when you play against West Rutland. Lincoln got fouled. Yeah, Sully called for the foul. Lincoln going hard for the ball. It'll be side out to West Rutland. That is only the 3rd team foul. First on Sully. So West Rutland in a very definitive 3rd quarter. Oh, 3-pointer for Brooke Griswold. Greer to Marcotte. She was open momentarily. Pass was over her head. She's able to chase the ball down. Then Griswold with the steal. Griswold, and then boy, they're running. I can't spread the camera fast enough to show you the floor, but there were so many West Rutland players filling the lanes. Marcotte turns. Marcotte being guarded by Summersky. She'll pull up. She's got a couple threes, Marcotte does. Nash up, followed it up. Got it, Nash. 64-40 West Rutland. We're in the final 20 seconds of the 3rd quarter, and Summersky a little long and strong, and they'll go out of bounds. Last touch by West Rutland. I believe Sierra Pease had a piece of it. And you could see him let the ball come bounce to Sully, and look at Lincoln. Lincoln just took the ball and jumped it off. I mean, incredible hand-eye coordination. She must have been fun as a baby if you're the mom and dad to play games with her as a little toddler. If she had that kind of hand-eye coordination then. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pease was just so open she didn't handle the pass, or she would have an easy bunny. Sumner around the rim, no good, kept alive by Griswold. I believe they called it for a push from behind. That is the call, yes. 10 seconds even to go in what's been a nightmare 3rd quarter for Cabot. Oh, they got to bring the ball off the sideline. I don't understand why teams don't get that. Oh, look at that. That is going to be a wild 3rd quarter. West Rutland, there's Griswold, Lincoln, Pease, Sumner, and Summersky, but it was quite the team explosion. 66-40 at the end of 3 quarters of play. West Rutland with the lead on Munger Vision. And so Cabot, not that they're out of the ball game. I mean, I've seen leads disappear in incredible comebacks. They're down 26, but what they want to do is try to just get things back in a rhythm. So if they're to lose the game, that they have some kind of positives to take toward the next basketball game. And there's a foul, no doubt about that one. Amanda Ames called for the foul. Going to the line will be Sully, number 5. It'll be Caitlin Sully. And that will stop the clock just 10 seconds into this 4th and final quarter of play. Nobody in a bonus yet. She was actually in an active shooting, obviously. She'll put the shot up, and nope. There haven't been a lot of free throws in the basketball game by either side. Or if you're a working person like me, either side. And that one's going to be short off the front of the rim. Comes down to Amanda Ames. Ames wants to hand the ball off to Sumner. Like I said, Sumner played the point guard on the JV team here as a freshman. Oh, Lincoln faded away off balance. Just rattling it home. There's the help by Summersky. Look at this rebound put up and in by Marcotte. 68-42. Look at Pease, got this ball down low, trying to use the glass. She'll get the rebound, put it up, and I'll tell you, Pease has got to have 14, I think. I'm not official. We have a timeout taken by Cabot. 70-42. West Rutland just, again, it was a tight game up in Cabot, but not now. West Rutland's got this system down. Oh yeah, they're all smiles right now. It's easy when you're up 70-42. But we saw flashes of this in the Leland and Gray game. But today it's all just been there. I mean, and again, I talk about Lincoln, but they've gotten good scoring from Pease off the bench. Sumner has scored well. Ricky put in some buckets. Griswold's had a good day. I mean, you start looking around, and it's a balanced attack. Yeah, Lincoln's the catalyst. She's the keys that make the Cadillac start. But she's got a good supporting cast, and this style of play fits this team very well, this particular talent level on his team. Look at Summersky with the steal. I mean, it is a team effort. Sumner, why not? No good. Rebound fought for by Summersky, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gulka. It'll be white basketball. West Rutland will have it on the baseline. See if they set up that box formation, which they do, with 7:08 to go in the basketball game. Nash way out on Lincoln. Ball slapped away to Sumner, and she'll get it back to Lincoln for another three-point shot. Front rim, long rebound comes down to Gulka. Gulka, yeah, come back to the middle of the floor. There you go. She realized it. Marcotte baseline off the glass. Nice move, no finish, and we'll have a foul called. Nash called for the foul. Hold called on Nash. Each team with 4 fouls against them as a team. That's the first personal foul on Nash. Now, you say, why don't you holler at Lincoln for going on the sideline? Because she has the ability, the talent, and the speed to bring it down and beat the defender one-on-one. Plus, it's not a trap situation. It's a one-on-one defensive thing. And that's something right there, that foul call to push out. That's something the coach Cabot has been talking about to the official endlessly in the game, David Hale has. And he got the call that time. Alexander, no way to get the pass. There's just no way that pass was ever going to be completed. Sumner will stop on the run off the glass. And then I'll tell you, Sumner could have been easily a 20-point scorer a night in her career. She has that type of talent, just raw physical talent. And Summersky over there slapped the ball out of bounds. They're going to take the ball out of bounds near the corner here, the Hinchy Gymnasium. Beautiful place to come watch a ball game. They threw it right to, I mean, that was a steal, but they threw it right to Summersky. Now West Rutland will get set with 6:17 to go. They're up by 30, 72-42. Well, they're trying to get it to Sierra Pease down inside. She wants to wheel up and get it. She put the defender, Richardson, pinned it against her body against her and then just spun off her. And Lincoln just came in from the backside, made the steal. Lincoln spinning the wheels, going up, and nope. A rare, not finishing the foul, push from behind on Pease. Yeah, no shots yet. That's just the 6th team foul. Now Ricky coming in for Sumner for West Rutland. Gulka will take the ball out of bounds. Sumner, an excellent effort today. They'll go up to Marcotte. On the wing to Richardson, and she traveled. They have to call that, yeah. The first 2 steps were okay, then the next 2 they had to call something. And Lincoln starts to move before the ball's handed in. Because everybody's watching for the ball to be handed off. She just moved before that happened, and that got her to be, and it made her open. She got fouled from behind. Yep. That's going to be the 5th team foul on Cabot. So after flying along through 3+ quarters without a lot of fouls, we're getting into a lot of calls now here in the 4th quarter. And Summersky will look to get the ball in play. Yeah, they were at that time they played off. That's a nice job by Marcotte on the steal to Gulka. And Gulka working it down the floor. Carried the basketball. So that's twice today she's been called for that, palming the ball, carrying the ball, whatever you want to call it. Lincoln with the basketball, and she'll get up the floor against Marcotte to Ames. Ames wanted to go down to Ricky, and there's just not a passing lane established yet, so she'll have to bring it back. It's well defended. There's the cut on the back door, and that was Sully that got there and made a nice job of taking the pass away, and then the ball rolls into Pease's hands. Goes to Lincoln. 3-point shot, no, front of the rim. Pease with the rebound, steps to the hole, can't get the finish. Great rebound, though. And then the presence of mind to take it one motion right to the basket. 5 minutes left on the evening here on Munger Vision. Gulka lets it fly. Got it. 3-pointer for Gulka. See, that's one of the rare occasions that she actually had an opening time to get the shot off. Comes to Ames. Again, they're looking for Ricky inside, but she's not really getting a passing lane to her. There's Ames. They brought, see, they just same play. They just put a different body there. Look at Pease. Look at Pease get it. Look at the steal by Smirski. Oh, she should have gave it up. Yeah. She'll recognize it and foul. Lincoln got hit on the hand. She had 2 people open, and she took it on a tough angle to the hole. Yeah, so Lincoln at the line shooting 2. Foul was called on Gulka. That's her second. Got it. Greer, number 3 into the ball game for Richardson for Cabot. Smirski coming out, and they're going to bring in Hillary Kulig, number 2. Now, in case you missed the Leland and Gray game, Hillary hit probably one of the most spectacular 3-point shots of the season so far in that game for West Rutland. Lincoln will get them both. I don't have a point count, but Lincoln's going to have an astronomically high game tonight, or this afternoon. Selly on the run. That was a tough shot. Selly with one rebound will turn and leave it short. Ball on the floor. It'll come down to Lincoln. Lincoln up ahead. Here's Pease. Pease. Little too far underneath the basket. Ball goes off from Ricky's hands. Comes down to Marcotte. She's got the numbers. A 3-on-1. And no finish. A 3-on-1. They couldn't get the job done. Kulig with the rebound will get it up ahead to Lincoln. Pease with the catch, turns, fires, no. Weak side rebound, Ricky had it, lost it, chased down by Greer. She'll be in the corner and she'll be fouled by Ricky. Shots coming up now, it's the 1-on-1. Yeah, it'll be Greer going to the line. She'll be taking the shots, and it's just the 1-on-1. As Tawny Bristol, number 4, and Sarah Walczyk, 15, come to the ball game for West Rutland. As they'll replace Ricky, and Lincoln will sit down. As Dory Greer will be up and got it. That's going to bring Nash, number 55, off the bench and in the ballgame. Amanda Nash for Gulka for Cabot. Her second shot won't be good. It'll be down to Pease, and Pease will put it on the floor. She's going to bring it down herself. Now, Pease played a lot of guard at the JV level also. So, I mean, she can handle the ball as well. Pease got a lot of points today off the bench. Gives it off to Tawny Bristol. Bristol with the pivot, the pivot, and high lobbing pass will go over to Walczyk. Walczyk will give the ball on the cut to Ames. They'll bring it back to Bristol. They'll run motion on that left side of the floor, and it's going to be off from Kulig's leg. Hard pass to handle down around the ankle, out of bounds. And it'll be Cabot with the basketball. So Cabot, and again you'll say, why was that? That was not a kick. It's going to be saved by Bristol, and she needs some help. She killed the dribble, and it's Marcotte on her, and that's going to be a tough pass again. But again, good hands by Kulig, and it should be tied up by Marcotte. We'll have a jump ball, and it should stay down this end of the floor. Richardson, 23, coming in the ballgame for Marcotte for Cabot. Bristol will bounce into the backcourt, retrieve the basketball, and she wanted to penetrate, and that just wasn't there, so they'll just pop it back up between circles with Pease. We're under 3 minutes to go in the basketball game. Ames to the hole, high off the glass, and the rebound will come down to Nash. Nash will take care of business herself down the floor, and got a offensive foul. I believe he called a push-off. Well, I like Nash a lot as a freshman and as a player, but she shouldn't be handling the ball on that point of the floor. That's not her position on the floor. She should have gave it up to a guard. I know she meant well. It's okay. It's cool. But she'll learn. .225 to be exact. And West Rutland will get another win on their home court. And the rebound will come down to Selly, and Selly will just circle around. And Selly. That time the defense relaxed off her. She had a chance for the shot, gave it up. Pass outside to Nash. Got it. Nash, very patient. Down in the closeness of the basket there, able to just wait for the defense to kind of clear all the arms flying in front of her and put the shot off the glass and in. 78-48, and Bristol again needs some help. Okay, stop killing that dribble early. And Brooke Griswold will get it off, and Ames, they cleared out for Ames, and she's going to take it to she took the defender one-on-one to the basket and got fouled. She's going to get 2 shots now. Richardson called for the foul. Oh, Pease came out. Okay, because I'm watching Griswold stand on the floor. And I just realized she checked in for Pease. Okay, so Griswold out there for the final minute 35. And we have a push called, and we'll have shots the other way. Kulig called for the foul, and a 1-on-1 at the other end. And Richardson will step to the line for Cabot. Again, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the entire West Rutland community and Joe Harrington, the athletic director, and Carl Strang, the head coach, for allowing me to videotape West Rutland basketball and put it on channel 15, PEGTV. Get a lot of positive feedback. I know the people in the West Rutland area really appreciate it and enjoy the fact that you allow the games to be taped. Another shot, Hillary. Yep, get set. Richardson got them both. 78-50, West Rutland. And Griswold quickly down the floor will kick it out to Ames. She'll make the catch. Shot, no good. Rebound down to Nash. She's going to bring it down again. There you go. She gave it up. Selly up and fouled by Kulig. 2 shots coming up. Hillary got down the floor, tried to make the block, and committed the foul. So Sully at the line. The clock stopped at 1:21 to go. No, a little bit too strong this time. Second chance coming up for Sully, and she'll get that one. So Cabot, 3 of their last 4 from the line. Kulig will just bring the ball into Griswold. There's some pressure in the back court, but a little bit too late. Right now they're just practicing it. Traveled. Yeah, she got those feet just a shuffling, and that's a travel call with 1:14 to go, and Cabot will have the ball. And they'll have Robinson bring the ball into place. I thought it was Robinson, then I looked at it twice, and there's no N on it, so it's Robinson. The cut wasn't there. Richardson picked up the loose ball and got it. Nice awareness out there by Richardson. So Griswold will cross it over. There's the dish. Connie Bristol covered too well by Robinson to get the shot up. Inside the Walczyk. Got it. Sarah Walczyk with the basket. And we're at 40 seconds to go. And West Rutland is at 80 points, 80-53. Robinson being guarded by Ames, needs somebody to move to get open, and she looks pretty frustrated. They'll come back to Nash. There's the screen set for Nash, and the help defense came by Ames. There's the baseline, and Robinson will get the bucket. That was hard work funneling the ball down toward the basket, but they get it. Ames was open momentarily, and then Richardson stepped out to challenge a shot. Ames pulled it back down, and with 12 seconds to go, West Rutland has that 80-55 lead. Robinson traveled, they let it slide, and that's going to be stopped by Bristol. And they'll be out of bounds with 3.3 seconds to go. And you can see how agile Jimmy Shortle was over there as he kept getting away from the basketball, staying out of the way of it. Kulig will get set to put the ball into play. Yeah, she'll hold it, and that's going to be 1 second, and that's the ball game. West Rutland will get the 80-55 win over Cabot. So congratulations to West Rutland. A good effort by Cabot. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always support Munger Vision.